Cutter with Mr. G. Now, you know what? That was a cool tune, like very alternative, and it was actually cool to hear Tom sing because Tom's got a good voice. I mean, I would like to suggest to Dave, because I'm sure he's listening, that maybe some harmonies maybe at some point. So yeah, great tune and very well produced. I really liked it.
Great energy. It was really thrashing. I loved it.
I did too, and it was a little edgier than some of the other tunes that we've heard from them. Yeah, and God, how cool is it to have two really powerhouse vocalists in the same band? I mean, it just gives them so much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Versatility. Dimension, versatility. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm very interested to see if they will do some form of harmonies at some point, or at least like maybe a dual vocal, kind of like maybe like in Alice in Chains, kind of like like Lane Staley and Jerry Cantrell sort of thing, or like or Lennon and McCartney, that sort of thing. You know, it'd be nice to see what they could do because they're two good vocalists and two different pitches. You know, Dave is kind of more on the monotone side. I mean, just lower vocal range, but still good. Where Tom seems to can hit some of those higher pitches, like not extremely high, but you know what I mean. Like kind of, so they have that good spectrum of range right there.
Right, they should complement each other really well like that.
That's what I was looking for. So thank you for that.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. No, that's a good thing. I might like that's a thank you because. All right, before we get to the next few tracks, what we're going to do is we're going to finish up the compilation of Country is Dead compilation by Factory Fast Records. But before we get to that, this is something I talked about last week, but I promised to get to this week. So take a listen to this. This is kind of like a little, we'll call it a short intermission.
Thank you, Mr. President, for those kind words, but it's all part of the job.
Frank, I'd like you to consider filling a special post I'm going to create. May mean long hours, dangerous nights, and being surrounded by some of the scummiest elements in our society.
You want me to be in your cabinet?
No. I want you to head up a new Federal Bureau of Police Squad.
It's what you've always wanted. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very honored. This is something I've always dreamed of, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn down your offer, Mr. President. You see, I've learned something this past week about the earth and about love. I guess love is like the ozone layer. You never miss it until it's gone. Blowing away a fleeing suspect with my .44 Magnum used to be everything to me. I enjoyed it. Well, who wouldn't? But now, I want to be known as the Environmental Police Lieutenant. I want a world where Frank Jr. and all the Frank Jr.'s can sit under a shade tree, breathe the air, swim in the ocean, and go into a 7-Eleven without an interpreter. Sea otter without getting sick. I want a world where the Democrats will put somebody up there worth voting for. I may not get there with you, but most of all, I want a world where I can wake up each morning with this woman whom I love.
There we go. That was Leslie Nielsen and the Naked Gun, and very inspirational words.
Yes, we were deeply moved.
Yeah. Absolutely. So the next song up is another one off the compilation by Factory Fast Records off Country is Dead. This one's by Genuine Crude. The song's called Invisible. Dig this. Right.
Some people considered him an unusual boy. Other people thought of him as an even stranger man. All I know are the things we used to talk about, like why comedy and politics go hand in hand. All I want is invisible. All I want is the truth. All I have is just one stupid question. Is there anything anyone can do? Profits are getting higher and higher. Business is the new religion I'll never understand. All I know are the things I used to think about, like why nobody thought of Jesus as a colorful man. All I want is invisible. All I want is the truth. All I have is one more stupid question. Is there anything new? I don't know much about educated principles. I think we've given up on standing indivisible. You know we all want conditions that are livable, but when it comes to standing up, we all end up invisible. All I want is invisible. Get it together. All I want is the truth. Get it together. All I have is just one stupid question. Is there anything anyone can do? All I want is invisible. Get it together. All I want is the truth. Get it together. All I have is one more stupid question. Is there anything new?
Genuine Crude with Invisible off Country's Dead compilation by Factory Fast Records. This one was a bit more of a mellow tune, but still was kind of rocking in its own sense as far as lyrics and the guitar was really good in this one. I really liked it. Really liked the flow, and the bridge was really good. It was good connection.
Yeah, I really liked this tune. There was something kind of psychedelic about it. The arrangement, the kind of Leslie guitar in the middle, interesting vocal treatment, good vocals.
Good vocals and really powerful lyrics, I thought. So.
Right on. So we have one more to get to off the compilation. It's by an artist called Egon Inger, and I wish I had the clip from Ghostbusters. Do re Egon. So here we go with Egon Inger, and the song's called Grim. Dig this.
Hard time, a lot of crime. Jesus gonna leave us alone. No quarter, no dime. Feeling it drenched to the bone. Come closer, my dear friend. I tell you things you might not know. Come on, reach out your hand. As long as you are free to go. So when the wolves are out and the lights don't
chords do not help at all. Empty bottles and broken hearts had no good friends at all. Another lonely night, an empty bar, a desert road. We're running round and round and round and round and round before you are caught. When the roofs are out and the lights start to dim, be careful, it's getting grim. Simple minds, bad kinds, growing up with rage, like deaf and almost blind, means living at the edge. Come closer, my dear friend, I tell you things you might not know. Come on, reach out your hand, as long as you are free to go. So when the roofs are out and the lights start to dim, be careful, it's getting grim. It's getting grim. It's getting grim.
Egon Urger, I believe is the way you pronounce his name, and that was Grim, and that was a cool tune, very very mellow, kind of very somber and a kind of pressing, but still, it was lyrically it was a very well written tune.
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. It was very lush and very heartfelt. I loved his instrumentation, his guitar work. Great tune. I really enjoyed it.
I did too. Everything that Nolan and you said it, but also just something about his delivery of the vocals. It was just so earnest and sort of winsome, and it just was really engaging to me. I just listened to the whole thing. I love that tune.
Well, right on. So next up we have a new one by the Boondock Hippie.
Oh, great.
And this is live in studio. This one's called I Want to Be Like You. Dig this.
Stopping, that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man in that cup and stroll right into town.